I'm from BSES, Reliance Group company, which supplies power to two-thirds of Delhi. And we have a large system in the sense like within the Delhi city, we have close to 400 offices, all are connected. And then we have close to 135 grids, that is the power coming from the Genco, the generation companies. And it terminates over there, and then we distribute that. And over there, we have number of meters, which gives the data. 15 minutes each, from the each meter will pick up the data. That means each meter is picked up close to 96 transactions per day, and one grid has average, I can say, 12-13 meters, because some grids has 9-8 meters, some has 18-16 also. So average out if you take, that means we are talking about a huge volume of data. Then at the customer side, when I come to the commercial transactions, then we have close to 3.5 million consumers in which we do the meter reading, the payment, billing, reversal, modification, that kind of thing. And again, I am talking about the huge data. If I say the exponential growth of the data per annum, right now we are close to 17 TB. This is not a small data by any standard, I will say. And just a thought provoke, I am saying. This is a gold mine of data. If we start analyzing it, this will give a lot of mileage to the organization and to country also. Because the Reliance and Tata, who are supplying power to the Delhi, they have brought down the losses from 56% 12 years back when this was privatized to sub 20 kind of, AT&C losses we call as a, that AT&C losses is like if I'm supplying a power of 100 rupees, my collection is right now 80 or 85 plus rupees. Earlier it was 42 rupees, just imagine the kind of thing in 12 years. That is a contribution by these two companies, Tata and Reliance, is close to 45,000 crore rupees in last 10-12 years to the government of Delhi. Otherwise, this kind of money has been subsidized or spent by the government of Delhi to distribute the power. Now coming back to the main focus area of the security and the IT kind of thing we are talking about here. I'm just giving 2-3 points just to thought provoke you. We are using the social media, internet, websites, and keep on providing our own personal information without thinking twice. And we all have a faith, whatever data on the site I have listed, that is a safe. Chances are maybe, may not be. We have to think on this. Then when we come to the organization level, most of the organizations, they are well in place. They have some, system for the security systems are in place. But security threat is always, I will say more than 80 times out of 100 is internal staff, which you have to see, not the external. Third point I will say is, like the data which is being exchanged, if it can be encrypted, very good. And on the other side, it should be decrypted. That solution we should see. Fourth point I would like to add over here is, all the applications should have multi-layer authentication. I think password, user ID, these are very common things. We can bind with the IP, we can bind with the timing also. Like these are the timing, these kind of functional areas, they work. During after office hours or before office hours, these are the functional areas, it doesn't work. We can always identify this. Then along with the MAC address or the your tablet or PC identification, that can also be mapped to the application. These are the few areas I am saying we can apply into the application, then chances are we will be somehow safe. 100% safe is nothing. You have a net rate, but still people cross. That can happen definitely. Now, fifth point I will say, this is my personal experience. I received mails also from the government officials, and even I went to the Ethiopia because we are giving a consulting to them, managerial consulting for the Ethiopian power company we are giving. Over there also, the whole mail system was running on the Yahoo and Gmail. I was very surprised, and my first suggestion within the very 2 days I gave to them, and I am very happy they honor it also, and they have now we have implemented the solution also. Now they have their own private, mail server. Otherwise, I personally believe the government, why we are giving to the Americans, the US companies, Yahoo, Gmail, and blah blah blah, all our information, which is a official information of the government, which is a highly risk kind of thing. just to save few lakh of rupees, we are just selling the country to these kind of people. The Facebook, Gmail, Google, they keep on each and every transaction. I personally believe, this is again a thought-provoking statement I am making over here. Just for the convenience of using the technology, we are being monitored all the time. If we are on a mobile, we are monitored. If we are on a computer, we are monitored on the, whatever we are doing transactions, all the transactions are being recorded. Be it the social or the private kind of thing, or if it is official also. So we have to think on those lines also. And in our company, just to have a secure kind of thing, as I said, we have application authentication of the password level, 3 levels we have. Then we have the IP of the MAC address map. Then we have, we normally work in a private, network. But nevertheless, the moment even if I have a private network, I have to deal with the external world also. That means I am being vulnerable to the threats. So we have some firewalls, blah blah, everything. But nevertheless, it is not a complete measure. It is a cat and mouse race. We have to win in this, being a cat, not as a mouse in this case. Then I'll say one more thing. We have a SCADA system also where the meter reading keep on coming. We have an analytic team, blah, everything is there. We have a private network also, and we have our own company, telecom company, RCom. We normally take their services, but nevertheless, I have to have the backup also. And immediately we thought backup should not be from the same vendor, because I have to keep a backup from a different vendor. The moment I went to the different vendor network, I am exposed again. Even if I use the MPLS network or whatever I want to use that. So point here I want to emphasize is, we have thought many ways, we have many backups, but still we are vulnerable. The point is that, and we have to keep on improving upon this. And I'll just take one more minute. I'm just taking you ahead of the 5 years. Now, Internet of the Things is coming. That means close to 7 or 8 devices per person will be there. If we have a population of 7 billion persons in the world as of today, chances are this will be 49 billion devices will be there connected on the internet. That means if you are taking bath, someone may hack your geyser or the water flow, and you are in a soapy situation and there is no water. Or you are going in a car, someone hack your car and you are paying a ransom to ask him to open the car, at least I can come out. So that situation is very near. We have to think on those also. Thank you.